All right, let's break down this ring push-up. So this is a perfect time to talk about the hollow position. But before Andrew gets started, notice where he has the ring set up. He has them set up where he can barely touch. If he opens his hands, his fingers will barely touch the ground. So this hollow position, you can see he has a gentle curve here. He doesn't have his butt stuck way up in there like that. Yeah. No one wants to see that, trust me. And he also doesn't have it sunk down here like that. That's a terrible position. So he's going to lock everything else out. Everything's contracted here. Glutes, quads, everything, his abs. And he's going to hold this top position for 4 seconds, and he's going to slowly lower. Notice his body's coming down as a whole. He's not reaching. Full range of motion. He holds that position, then he explodes up. So that was perfect. But I want him to go down one more time. I want to show you how not to do it. So this time what Andrew's going to do as he pushes up, he's going to disconnect here and just push his upper body up. Yeah, that was unsatisfactory. We don't want to see that. You can rest for a minute, Andrew. That's actually pretty hard to hold that position. So that's what makes this thing hard. Not only do you have to stabilize and use all those stabilizer muscles, keeping the ring steady, but you also have to keep your body locked in. So this is a push-up on another level. It's not like what we see people banging out 50 push-ups that are kind of bouncing their chests off the floor. This is very controlled and uses your whole body. Like that's what we're trying to do in this program, is we're trying to incorporate, yes, even though this is a pushing, we're trying to incorporate the entire body into it, which is, very useful for grappling. So I'm gonna have Andrew demonstrate one more rep, and I'm gonna talk him through it again. He's gonna get on the rings, achieve that hollow position. Again, a nice curve here, everything's contracted. It's very slow lowering. He's not gonna reach with his face. He's gonna bring his whole body down. Full range of motion. You can see his elbows are peeking out the back of the top there of his back. He's gonna explode up, perfect position, which he would then hold for 4 seconds. So perfect, nice job. So that may be really tough for people to do when you're starting, especially if you're new to rings. So again, like we did in the ring row, we're gonna show you guys how to regress it to make it a little easier.
Can I add one more thing?
Absolutely, please add something.
Just because this is something that I struggled with when I started, was the wrist positioning and making sure that it maintained a straight wrist rather than letting it bend this way. So I'm on the ring, trying to keep that steady position here, rather than doing this.
And that's an excellent point. And yeah, absolutely. That's really important, because we talk about power leaks. A bent wrist like that is definitely a power leak. We're not getting efficient transmission of force through. And it's just like when you're framing in Jiu-Jitsu, it's the same principle. So now we're going to show the regression. Okay, we're going to do the ring push-up regression now. Again, the ring push-up is pretty tough, especially if you're new to rings. So what we've done is we've raised the rings up. And because we've raised it, Andrew's actually going to have to start with the rings out at an angle so he can maintain that 90-degree angle between his body and his arms. Same thing like Andrew brought up in the previous segment. He's going to have those wrists straight, locked out. He's going to come down nice and slow, good hollow position the entire time. Full range of motion. See how far his elbows are back here. He's going to push up his 1 unit, perfect. And you see he maintain that hollow the entire time. And again, you're going to do this. So for instance, if Andrew's working on a regression and he can get 5 reps pretty easily without slowing that 5th rep on the explosive part, then it's too easy and he's going to have to lower them. If he can't get 3, then he'd have to raise them. So you guys got to find the sweet spot for you, which is going to change as you get stronger anyway. So yeah, so good luck with that. And I think it's going to be a good way to progress yourself to the regular push-up.